Once again, like I said in my earlier video, this important thing I want to bring to the notice of all the people, especially women. There is a connection, a physical pathway that links the vagina and the abdominal cavity. Before I go deep into explaining that, we need to understand the structure of the female reproductive system. We have the vagina. It is actually an entry point during the sexual intercourse and also a passageway of menstrual flow. Again, is a part where women normally deliver their babies. That's the vagina. So immediately after the vagina, if you proceed, you're going to meet the cervix. Cervix is actually the lower part of the uterus that opens into the vagina. So after the cervix, the one thing we need to know is the womb or the uterus itself. The womb is a portion where fertilized egg is being implanted and babies used to grow there. That's the uterus. Another structure we need to understand is the fallopian tube. Actually, there are two fallopian tubes situated bilaterally. It is a tube, as the name implies, that connects the uterus and the ovaries. So it is also a passageway for an unfertilized egg and the fertilized egg. So at the tail end, as you move on, there is an opening that has some membrane, some structures that used to grab an egg whenever it is ripe. So at that particular end, there are some openings that actually links to the abdominal cavity. So I want to believe you understand now, from the vagina to the cervix to the uterus, fallopian tube, there is an opening that empties into the abdominal cavity. Thank you very much. I believe you will be interested to like, follow, and share. In my next video, I'm going to talk on, like I said, the health complications of that particular pathway. So there are some substances that can pass through this pathway from the outer environment into your abdominal cavity, just like the sperm, also infection, and again, in a case of retrograde menstrual flow, instead of blood to flow downward, it will go backward and it will empty itself into your abdominal cavity. So in my next video, I'm going to talk about the health implication of those substances that can go into your abdominal cavity. And of course, abdominal cavity, it is a space that houses the bladder, the uterus itself, the liver, the stomach, the spleen, and the pancreas. That's the abdominal cavity. And the lower part is the upper part is the abdominal cavity, and the lower part we call it the pelvic cavity. But there's no a kind of big separation between them. Thank you very much. Follow, like, and share for more details, like I said.